6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and the world over are observing Black Day today to protest against India's illegal occupation of Jammu and Kashmir. The All Parties Hurriyat Conference has appealed to the United Nations to implement the Security Council resolutions guaranteeing Kashmiris' inalienable right to self-determination. The Prime Minister has congratulated Cambodia and Thailand on signing of the Kuala Lumpur Peace Accord. Pakistan and Bangladesh have recognized the importance of strengthening bilateral defense cooperation. 8 more Palestinians have been martyred in the latest Israeli forces attacks on the Gaza Strip despite the ceasefire. The first T20 international of the 3-match series between Pakistan and South Africa will be played in Rawalpindi tomorrow. And now the news in detail. Kashmiris on both sides of the line of control and the world over are observing Black Day today to draw the world attention to the impending catastrophe caused by India's continued illegal occupation of Jammu and Kashmir. It was on this day in 1947 when the Indian troops invaded Jammu and Kashmir and occupied it in total violation of the partition plan of the subcontinent and against the aspirations of the Kashmiri people. The call for the observance of the day has been given by the All Parties Hurriyat Conference to sensitize the international community about the urgency of resolving the Kashmir dispute. In Azad Jammu and Kashmir, the day dawned with special prayers for the integrity and prosperity of Pakistan and the early liberation of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. A 1-minute silence was observed at 10 a.m. in solidarity with the Kashmiri people and their legitimate struggle against illegal Indian occupation. Protest demonstrations, rallies, seminars and other programs are being held at all the districts and Tehsil headquarters across Azad Jammu and Kashmir to condemn the Indian Army's invasion on this day in 1947. In Muzaffarabad, a public gathering followed by a rally was taken out by the All Parties Conference AJK chapter and the Kashmir Liberation Cell. A walk was taken out from the Foreign Office in Islamabad today in connection with the Black Day to express solidarity with the oppressed people of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. People belonging to different walks of life, including officers of various ministries and the leaders of the All Parties Hurriyat Conference, participated in the walk. The participants carried out banners and posters inscribed with slogans condemning the Indian atrocities and expressing support for the Kashmiri people. Addressing the participants of the walk at D Chowk, the Minister for Kashmir Affairs and Gilgit-Baltistan, Amir Maqam, paid glowing tributes to the valor and resolve of the people of the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. A 1-minute silence was observed at 10 a.m. to express solidarity with the Kashmiri people and the legitimate struggle against illegal Indian occupation. The Chairman Kashmir Committee Rana Qasim Noon has urged human rights organizations to take notice of the Indian atrocities in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Addressing a seminar in Islamabad today, he said there are similarities between Kashmir and the Gaza issues. He said India wants to turn Muslim majority into a minority through demographic engineering. Rana Qasim Noon said the Kashmir cause has been internationalized after a long time and it was time now to adopt and maintain more aggressive policy on the Kashmir cause. In her remarks, Senator Sherry Rahman said Kashmir is a land that belongs to its people whose voice has been oppressed for generations. She said children are being slaughtered and blinded with pellet guns and young students are being taken away every single day under the black laws in the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In India, an illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference has appealed to the United Nations and the international community to fulfill their obligations by implementing the United Nations Security Council resolutions guaranteeing Kashmiris' inalienable right to self-determination. In a statement issued in Srinagar, the All Parties Hurriyat Conference spokesman also demanded the release of all detained Hurriyat leaders. A report by the research section of the Kashmir Media Service said the Indian forces have martyred over 500,000 Kashmiris since 1947, forcing more than 3.5 million to migrate to Azad Kashmir, Pakistan, and other countries. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif has congratulated Cambodia and Thailand on the signing of the Kuala Lumpur Peace Accord. In a post on social media platform X, he called it another historic day for peace and diplomacy. The Prime Minister extended deep appreciation to President Donald Trump for his instrumental role in advancing peace through the Kuala Lumpur Accord, the Gaza Peace Plan, and his resolute efforts for peace and stability in the Middle East and South Asia, saving millions of lives across the globe. He also commended the Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim for his tireless pursuit of peace and harmony in the region. Pakistan and Bangladesh have recognized the importance of strengthening their bilateral defense and security cooperation. This came during separate meetings of the Chairman Joint Chiefs of Staff Committee General Sahir Shamshad Mirza with Bangladesh Chief Advisor Mohammad Yunus and military leadership in Dhaka. Both the sides held detailed discussions on the evolving global and regional environment and security situation. General Sahir Shamshad Mirza reaffirmed Pakistan's appreciation for its long-standing fraternal ties with Bangladesh and highlighted the shared resolve to further deepen these relations on the basis of sovereign equality and mutual respect. Both the sides expressed optimism about improving defense and security collaboration and reaffirmed the commitment to expanding military-to-military engagements and related initiatives. The Minister for Information Technology, Shahza Fatma Khwaja, has said the government will continue to focus on emerging technologies to drive progress. Speaking at an event in Islamabad today, she highlighted that 98% of the federal government and its ministries have successfully transitioned to the e-office system. She also pointed out that the judicial system is undergoing a significant digital transformation. Shahza Fatma Khwaja said the goal is to enhance transparency and efficiency within both the government and the judiciary through the use of technology. The Minister of State for Finance, Bilal Azharkiani, has said the government's target is to take the economy towards sustainable growth. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said the government is encouraging the private sector for the export-led growth. He said consultations are also continuing with the private sector for better policy making. Bilal Azharkiani said the economy has achieved stability over the last 1.5 years. He said the country also posted a current account surplus for the first time in 14 years. 8 more Palestinians have been martyred and several wounded in the latest Israeli forces attacks on the Gaza Strip despite the ceasefire. Gaza's Ministry of Health says Israel's aggression on Gaza has martyred over 68,500 Palestinians since October 7, 2023. More than 2 weeks after the ceasefire came into effect, Palestinians in Gaza are still struggling to find food, clean drinking water, fuel and reliable shelter as Israel continues to curb aid. On the other hand, Israeli forces have blocked more Palestinian farmers in the occupied West Bank from reaching their olive groves for harvest. And now cricket, the first T20 international of the 3-match series between Pakistan and South Africa will be played in Rawalpindi tomorrow. The match will start at 8 p.m. And finally, the weather report. Dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while cold conditions are likely in the hilly areas during the next 12 hours. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.